When we was thinking about going to Portugal, I was tasked with where we, what's the route? Can you plan the route? And because I have OCD, you see, and what's the cheapest routes and things. So I had to go to Si because Si has done this a few times from UK to Portugal, and he's got a bit of experience with these things. So what were the top 3 ways that you know of getting over?
The most convenient one is the shuttle, going back to using the Channel Tunnel, because there's just loads of trains a day, so that's probably the most convenient one.
So on short notice?
Yeah, certainly on short notice, it's great. The one that I've used, and I've nearly always used that coming back, just because it means driving a bit further, but I know that I can rock up and I'll be able to get on. And if you do plan, you can get some really cheap tickets for that, and they do vary massively. The next one is, which I think I've probably used the most now, is New Haven to Dieppe, which is it's a fairly cheap route. Takes you a little bit further down the coast, so it cuts out some of the driving. It's a relatively short crossing, so Scooby stays in the van, which is great. I think it's 4 hours.
On Eurotunnel, we all stay in the van with Scooby, don't we? Which is great for Scooby, and it only takes how long?
It's 35 minutes on
Eurotunnel.
Or I've also done down to Santander, which is a 24-hour trip. It's quite expensive, but obviously you miss out France completely, so it takes a massive chunk of the driving out. Obviously it's dearer, but it means that Scooby either goes into a pet-friendly cabin, which like rocking horse shit, to be frank. There seems to be very few, or kennels, but it's that route books up really quickly. If you're taking a pet, you've got to be
well in advance.
You've got to plan well in advance. Yeah.
What's it like for prices?
That's why I would say it swings and roundabouts. Probably what you spend on your ticket for that ferry, you'll save some of that in the driving,
right? In
fuel and time. So yeah, it's you pay your money, take your choice, sort of thing. You know what I mean? But that New Haven Dieppe is like a happy medium. It takes a little bit of the driving out.
So it's 4 hours, isn't it, on the ferry?
Yeah, a bit of the driving out gets you a bit further down, but it's short enough crossing for the dog to stay with us. So.
And there was another one you told me about. There was another one of you. Was it Calais to Dover?
Yeah, Dover Calais. That's probably I think that's the shortest ferry, but and I suppose that will be competitive because it's a similar route to the Channel. So I've never used that route, so I don't know what the prices are like. Like I say, I've always used. Generally coming back the tunnel and going out, I've used it.
So we always buy singles?
We always buy singles, yeah. And what you'll find is that there's no particular saving in buying a return ticket.
Right.
It's very similar pay in Scotland, whether you buy.
Yeah. Train hoppers and ferry hoppers and all that lot.
If you buy a return, it just costs twice as much as a single.
So we looked at the mileage and we decided that mileage would go Newhaven to Dieppe, didn't we? When you looked at the mileage, because we're starting our journey in, which is in the northeast coast of Scotland, well, near the northeast coast of Scotland, and we will be travelling down through to the Kelpies, on to see a friend in Port Carlisle. Then we'll be heading down the road into Manchester, then up into Derbyshire, down through to Coventry, where we're hoping to see another friend of ours, and then we'll be spending a day to recover before getting the ferry in Newhaven. So we're doing a fair length of the country, so Scotland and England, and that's before the ferry. So is the
3 countries?
What, in one day? No. Not in. Well,
no. In the trips you got Scotland, Manchester, and then England.
Have you finished? That's what we're doing. We've worked out the route and we worked out the prices, and it only cost, what was it, £128 for you and me and Scooby and the bus to go from Newhaven to Dieppe. It was the cheapest one on that day, and it was an evening, an early evening, which is the latest trip in the day at 6:30. The other ones in the day, like the early one and the midday one, were a lot dearer. So we decided to go with that price.
It's definitely worth.
And we did buy it in advance. We've known about this for a while.
You know, if you check, your dates, and it's easy for us because we're not on a particular time scale. So, we could check a few dates, and you can go through the times and see which is the best value for money. And you've not got to be somewhere at a particular time, so. Newhaven cross with Dieppe, and then all I tend to do is use Google Maps, set to no toll roads. Don't use toll roads because the tolls are ridiculous. I've proper back onto your journey. It might be slightly faster, but it's a nice drive. We're not in a particular rush. So our route is we'll get off at Dieppe, and we're just going to go to Rouen, which is not far outside Dieppe. That's going to be our first stop. And although we have sort of programmed where we're going to get to, basically we're
using part of the night.
Yeah, we're going Rouen, down the A13, A11, take us through Evro, Tours, onto Poitiers, Angoulême, Bordeaux, and we cross the border down there at Bayonne into Spain. That is a really pretty bit. That's where we spot the bell towers, isn't it?
Yeah. If you play Spot the Bell Towers, the journey goes so much quicker.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Then from San Sebastian, where we cross the border, go through Vitoria, Burgos, which is generally a place that I stop on the way back to get Scooby wormed. Gives you enough time to still make that journey back. and onto Valladolid, down towards Salamanca, and just after Salamanca that you cross the border into Portugal. And this is a bit that I've not done before, so that's going to be interesting. It looks
usually you go down to the bottom, don't you?
Yeah.
Usually, what's it called where you go? The favourite bit?
The favourite bit is
the paradise or whatever.
Right
at the bottom near Faro.
I'm to look now.
You shouldn't need to look at your favourite place.
It is I can't think what it's called. What's it called?
It's your favourite place. It's obviously not much of a favourite place if you can't remember it.
It's not even on the map.
Oh. It's down the bottom near
Sagres.
There you go, Sagres.
Sagres, the end of the world. Yeah, so that's it at the moment. It's saying that the trip from Dieppe down to where we're going in Central Portugal is it's about a 21 hour drive. We're going to be spreading it out over quite a bit longer than that.
It depends on energy levels and just getting it done really.
Yeah, we're thinking probably driving 2-3 hours a day.
Yeah.
And we'll just see how that fits in with stops. But yeah, we'll be using park for night.
Which is quite useful, isn't it? And
we've already been through and sort of worked out ish, but it depends on how we feel. And yeah, but we will keep you posted as we travel.
Yeah, and we hope this videos come in handy so you can work out yourself ways of saving money, like avoiding toll roads, using places.
Which will save you money.
Free places to stop for the night, using the Park for the Night app. And also just having a bit of an idea of the way we do it, so you guys can get on and do it yourself. We know it's quite a popular place to go, Portugal, and they've already said, regardless of what happens with Brexit, that the UK and us UK people are all very welcome in Portugal, which is a super bonus because it's a beautiful place.
Yeah, the only problem is you've got to cross through France and Spain, where you might not be as welcome. We'll see what happens. Right, okay.
Okay. Well, lots of love, and see you in the next vid. Bye.
Good timing.
Yeah, so that's what we're doing. That's our new trip, and setting off tomorrow. So hopefully we'll keep you all informed.
And we'll introduce the gang.
We'll introduce the gang tomorrow. Good night.